substitute for high moisture corn. Basically, you put a combine head on a chopper, and you send all that material through a chopper, and then we bag it and feed it right out of a bag. For here, the only thing we're really chopping up is the cob, the kernels, and the husk and a little bit of leaves. Trust me, you can see about as good as I can see. Perfect time to be going through a washout. This real short corn here, which just ran out of moisture, has this awful brown dust to it. Makes it pretty hard to see, and it covers my windows so bad. It basically is like I got tinted windows in here. Now I'll move over a mile where we finish chopping corn silage, and we'll keep chopping earlage there. Off to the next one. Road trip to the next field. Gotta go just before that grove there. Beans are getting close to being ready. Hopefully we can get done with the earlage by the end of the week. And we'll start on that. The neighbors are going. I think he's got a 2588 and a 2+2 on the current grain cart. Finally hearing some good corn. Got probably 60 acres of this field. Probably get this done tomorrow if it don't rain too much. I can really tell how worn out my head is. I got areas where stalks will plug up in the rows, just pile up for a little bit. It's never a good sign when you gotta unload your feeder wagon into the bagger, because there was some mishaps. So what happened here is, this is all zigzag back and forth to stack the 250 feet. And as the tractor goes forward, it's unwinding this bottom. So it's ever so slowly moving outward as the brake provides resistance. Well, something happened that this was folded up on the front side around here. So when it got to that fold that was caught, it just pulled the whole thing off. And unfortunately, it happened way in the bottom. We had to dig 40,000 pounds out of the bag to get at it. About 5,000 pounds of that had to be done by hand to get it cut, and tried to tie it together as good as we could so it wouldn't come all untangled, because that would have been a nightmare. Now I got one more load with the feeder wagon to go get back on there. Second load going in. Might just get this bag done tonight. We're just shy of half done. Moving right along here in the second bag. Just about 9:45 now. I think we need another 2 to 3 hours to finish this bag. And they're calling for rain tomorrow. So as the bagger packs it, it just keeps creeping forward. And then the 4960 on the bagger's in neutral. Where I gotta, every time the bagger moves forward a foot, I gotta move forward a foot. And then I stop, put it in park. The bagger will keep moving slowly. Maybe an IVT would be nice to try for something like this. Just leave it at like 0.01 mile an hour, see if it'd work. I broke the mount for my microphone for my GoPro, and the battery is dead, so I don't have it with me tonight. Try and get that tomorrow. So we're back out in the captain's seat here. Took over from my grandpa. We got just half a dozen loads to do, and it's 10 o'clock, so it's getting pretty late for him. Hopefully by the time we get these half dozen loads done, we got the second of either 3 or 4 bags full. Got the call, I got the last wagon out in the field now that'll go in the bag, and then we'll be full.
And we stay in the south end. We're done on the bag.
This we should be halfway done with the earlage already. Well, I don't think I've had the camera out a couple days. We got rain the last 2 days, almost an inch. Just about done with this 135 acre farm here. We've got maybe a load and a half left out here. And then we'll be moving a mile and a half down the road to another quarter. Day 3 of chopping earlage here. Got bag number 3, probably right about half, a load or two over half done. It's been misting all day, so it's plugging up the header pretty bad. So we're calling her quits. It's supposed to rain off and on all night, so we might not get a good day tomorrow. It'd take a good day to get done. I don't think we'll get that lucky. Guess who don't like the sound of a straight pipe John Deere 4960? My last load of the night. Got my brother behind me with the last load from the field. Hopefully we can pick it up again tomorrow. Opening up the last field of earlage here. Got the 3rd bag full. I'll put the 4th bag on. He just detensioned the cable, so I'll take the skid steer and pick up the back gate. Cables from the sides of the back cage here, and then we can pull the cage away from the full bag, set it off to the side. Then we'll wind up the cable, and pull the new bag out of the box it came in. And there's a hoist built into the bagger. Get it laying on there and crank it up to get it around the back shroud of the bagger. Get it laying in the bottom, flat. There's a little pan that it lays in. You gotta get it laying flat in there. And once we get it laying where it's supposed to be in position, we'll start pulling the bag out. Usually it's a 3-person job, but we had to do it with 2 people here. Once you get it pulled out 2 or 3 folds, then we'll start folding it up, tie the end up tight. Put a couple zip ties on it and twine string, just in case it bursts open. Had that happen before. We'll get the cage moved in place, and cables hooked up to it. We'll be ready to start filling. Here's the first load going in the bag.